What's up? So, as you may have noticed, or you might not have, I don't really know, frankly, and I kind of don't care. But also, yes, this is an art video because I like to draw. Shut up and leave me alone. But as you may have noticed, my channel has gone through a bit of a change recently, and the fact that I've changed the name of it to it's Aiden, and I'm not gonna explain it. I'm gonna save it for a couple years. Or who knows, maybe if I surprisingly blow up over the next few days or months, if my channel just gets really big for no reason, I might explain it then. But no, getting sidetracked. So the main point of this video is one, just to draw, because I need a new channel profile picture. And second is to address the changes. So basically, the reason I've changed is because I thought the original channel was just too basic. That's my take on it. I just found it really boring, and I didn't find it very, like. So here's my take on it. If you have a favorite YouTuber and you want to search them up, and their channel name is something like PDG underscore YT11, that's not exactly the easiest name to just spout out, is it? Or at least in my opinion, it isn't. In my opinion, that's kind of a difficult name to just kind of say. So my take on it was, if I want to get like really good at this YouTube thing, I want to make it so that my channel is instantly nameable and recognizable within like mere moments of it being mentioned. So you're talking to your friends, right? And they mention the channel name PDG. No, not PG. Oh, that's gonna get weird. They mention the channel name It's Aiden. Your immediate thought is gonna be, oh, it's that YouTuber guy. Oh yeah, he's been doing good, and I really like his stuff. Would you much rather something like that, or something like, oh, it PDG underscore YT11? Oh yeah, that guy's really been blowing up recently. In my take, the PDG just wasn't as snappy, and it doesn't really scream funny YouTuber guy, which has kind of been my whole thing for ages. Is that I want to just be as goofy as possible for a while on YouTube before I start being like, oh yeah, I want to take this kind of seriously. I just thought my place on YouTube is to just bring comedy into whatever extent I want without like dragging myself down or like ruining channels. I just want to share my own takes, my own opinions, and just be really funny. Because in the end, that's what, or at least that's what I view YouTube being. It's just a place to share comedy and opinion without being too serious about it. Because if you know about the first ever YouTube video, which is like a big inspiration on me, even though I was born nowhere near the start of YouTube. That video is still important to me because it shows me how everything started. And yet it baffles me on how some channels get so serious and hooked up with all like the numbers and stats. Because like YouTube was never about that. Now I'm not saying, well, I'm not hating on the people who do YouTube for money. If it's your job, right, I get it. You're going to take it seriously. Everyone's going to take their job seriously because it's literally how you feed yourself and or your family. So I'm not hating on people who see the money side of YouTube. I'm just saying that's not how I want to view this platform. I want to view this platform as a way I can escape reality, make the content I want, and just make some people laugh. Because as you know, exams are happening right now, and people are going to be stressed. And I want to be the person there that they can come home from an exam, be all stressed, look at their phone, and see this YouTube guy has posted a video and it's all funny and everything, and it's all just a laugh of a video, and it makes you laugh and it makes you forget about why you're stressed and why you're worrying about the exams. So that's the name change. I kind of just baffled on there for a bit and ranted. I didn't mean to, but that's my opinion on it, and that will remain my opinion on it for the longest time. Unless I start making money. Get me to like 1 million subs in 2 days. Can you imagine? That'd be amazing. But no, seriously. That's my take on this whole money side of YouTube thing. But you may be wondering, what's with the inconsistency of content? So, the original name for my channel, PDG, it had a very specific meaning to me. And that was, if you remember all the way, if anyone remembers my really old YouTube channel, it was called Proski Drog. And that was supposed to mean, like, Proski is in pro at games, and Drog was meant. No, so Proski was meant to be just like, I'm really good. And then Drog was meant to be like drawing, which I did one video on, which is my first video actually. You can still go watch it. And then the G in draw, which made it Drog, was meant for gaming. So arguably the smallest part of my whole channel, or my channel name, became the main part of my channel. And I've never wanted it to remain like that, because I thought it'd just be a really cool idea to have a channel not centered about one thing or one area. So it's like you've rarely. So let's say you saw PewDiePie doing a freaking video on like drawing or sculpting. Actually, you might have. I wouldn't know. I've never watched PewDiePie. Don't come after me, please. But it's like it's a completely different field, and I get by that point it was PewDiePie's job, and he had a family and everything, so he just stuck with what his fans wanted. Which I mean is fair enough. I'm not gonna knock him for putting family before like branching out different contents, because that's a risky move to make. I've seen channels where they change up their content or like kick people off to try something new, and their channel just goes completely downhill from here or from there. Damn plan. Goodbye, Stephen. Alright, I'm not gonna go on about that. That's a topic for another day. So my opinion has always been, I'm gonna try and make any type of video possible, and just try and have a good laugh about it. So that's why you'd see me doing comedy sketches. If Comic Con's happening soon, you'll probably see me there making videos. Typical stuff like that. The stuff that makes content creation fun. But that's my take. And I don't know what else to say, honestly. So this kind of got glazed in a recent video of mine, but I just want to say thank you all so much for the support on recently. If you've somehow been living under a rock recently, or every now and again, every few months, my channel like does like a mini blow up. Not to the likes of like Mr. Beast when he got like 10 million subs in like under a year, which is nuts. I mean more of the sense of like I get like 40 subs from one video, and it helps the channel grow so much, and it motivates me so. That's what channels want. Channels just want motivation, so it drives them to keep going. Because in the long row, yeah, in the long run, no one wants to just sit here in front of their computer doing this unless they're either A, really passionate, or B, they get a lot of support from their fans to continue it. And oftentimes, when they do get the support from their fans, they honestly appreciate it a lot more than they show. That's just because they're trying to be YouTubers. They're trying to be professional. So if you ever run into your favorite YouTuber and ever think he didn't seem that like nice, just know most of the time they appreciate it a lot more than they show because they just want to look professional. But deep inside, they're really happy that you've gone up to that. It's probably made their day that you've gone up to them and noticed them. And also, I feel like I have to say this, but with like Mr. Beast as well, I know he's like, oh yeah, he's like the biggest YouTuber ever now, but still, that doesn't mean he doesn't appreciate little support. I mean, as long as you don't beg him for money. I mean, I don't blame you. He's like stupid rich, but I feel as though if you don't beg him for money and just be nice, he'll be really nice to you back. But that's what I want to say. So expect more videos, expect different types of videos, and I'm glad you could stick around to watch me draw this pretty decent drawing. Alright, see you around.